Hi, I'm Kassia with Intuitive Insights. On this channel, we discuss everything to do with the Ascension process. Today, we're going to be doing a reading for the new moon in Cancer, which is happening on July 20th, 2020, 7/20/2020. As I'm sure you are all aware, that is a highly fortuitous number. It definitely speaks to that portal energy. And so I'm definitely feeling this as a portal type energy, as sort of the numbers, right? The date looks like a code. And so that we're going to have some serious light codes coming through that are really going to be tying together all of the transmissions that we've received through this first half of 2020. I did a full astrological video on the new moon on my personal channel, Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. So I'll link that down below for you guys who want the full video. But I just wanted to hop on here as well and do at least a card reading for the new moon, since Kayla and I weren't able to get together and do this video. We both it's been a crazy, July is absolutely insane. Kayla moved, I'm getting ready to move. We've just got so much stuff going on, but we will be getting together for videos very soon. So we're going to throw this out there for you guys. This is a reading, and like I said, check out the link to Cosmic Consciousness if you want to hear about the astrology. I did a reading after the astrology recap like I usually do on there. But we're in those Cancer energies, right? 28 degrees of Cancer. We got the sun and the moon. We got Mercury in Cancer too. So we're really being called to find our home, to really sink into, to find that space of self-care and to figure out how we're going to be caring for ourselves and balancing the responsibility we have to ourselves and to our loved ones with the responsibilities that we have to the world moving forward, and finding that synchronicity, finding that dance, right? How we're to accomplish that as we move forward. So that's a big energy that we have going on. We have the cosmic heart here. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And so it's all about bringing that spiritual into the physical, and just that, how we do that through that heart space, right? The Cancer energy is all about the heart. It's that mother energy. It's that beautiful, that love, right? Like in the last reading, gratitude came up a lot. And so I'm feeling that with this as well. And devotion to our spiritual path. We're in a process of merging with our souls right now. So we're being called to our spiritual path, and we're being called to really set the template for our reality moving forward during this new moon. We're setting that template. We're really initiating our soul's blueprint for our lives, that destiny, right? Like we're stepping into our destiny, and it's so exciting. And it may have felt a bit abrasive this past week. I do weekly astrological forecasts on Cosmic Consciousness too, so we talked about some of that stuff on there. But it's been an intense week of that, really, like that ego has been really challenged, and we've really been shaking loose anything that we've still been attached to. And this moon is kind of coming in, and with all of this profound Cancer energy, just really in that place of soothing us and mothering us and teaching us and reminding us of the importance of loving and mothering ourselves, the importance of our spiritual path, of really connecting with our souls and listening to our souls. We're getting like a window into our soul during this new moon, where we can really peek inside there and see what's going on, and like speak and conversate with our souls and co-create with our souls the future that we want moving forward. And really make every moment, we talked also on the new moon, the other new moon video that I just did, about this sort of the way that we are these spiritual beings in these physical bodies, right? And how we bring that spirituality into our physical human lives, right? Like we merge that together. It's not like, oh, I'm in the third dimension and now I'm in the fifth dimension, and now it's like I can be in that at once. I can be in the third dimension with a fifth dimensional mentality and consciousness, right? And just really, how do I do that? By making my life, like this says, making my life a prayer, making everything I do a moving prayer. I love that. And I love the movement, because I feel like the movement's really, it's so helpful. We talk about this all the time, right? Like how movement can help. It helps energies to flow and move. It helps us to integrate. It helps us to express. And so that like a moving prayer. I think that's really important. We have the Mars and Aries energy going on right now. We're really being asked, and with this new moon, we have a ton of cardinal energy. We got a little bit of mutable energy. So we're really wanting to initiate. We're wanting to move forward and also to be flexible. We're being asked to do that, but also to be flexible and mutable and sort of go with the flow of where life is trying to take us. And this cosmic heart awakening that we are, it's like a deeper level of that cosmic heart awakening that's going on with this new moon. We're connecting in with that divine, sacred, feminine energy, right? Really bringing that the sacred mother, right? Our sacred earth mother, Gaia, the sacred mother of creation, and just really connecting into that energy and where that energy lives within us. That's a huge thing that we're experiencing. And then of course we talked about like our earth mother, our cosmic mother, right? And then we have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And so we're really tapping into our own inner intelligence. We're being able to really speak to our souls and have that beautiful conversation with our souls. And so that conversation doesn't just happen with words. That's why it says make your life a moving prayer, right? That conversation happens with everything that we do, the way that we act, the choices that we make, the way that we communicate with other people, right? The way we interact in the world. All of that is a conversation with our souls. And so just allowing our souls to guide us and just knowing that like the time of looking without for answers, for support, for anything is ending. Like it's all about looking within. Everything without is a reflection of what's within. And so we hold everything. We hold that power of source creation within ourselves, right? We hold all of it within ourselves. It's in any aspects. And we talk about the twin flame journey too, right? That outer person is just an outer physical reflection for the internal journey that's going on within ourselves. And that internal journey is what is so important. That unifying of the feminine and the masculine energies within ourselves that is so critical to our ascension process. Everything lies within us, the whole universe. All of these experiences that we seek on the outside, we hold within. And if we change what's within, that reflects out, and we can have any experience without that we want by first focusing on what's within. And so we're going to be attracting things faster and faster, attracting what is a match to our vibration, attracting our intentions. So just knowing that you hold the power to experience absolutely anything within you. It's just creating that resonance, creating that vibration to match those things, and just really stepping into your own magic. This new moon is asking us to step into our own magic. And then we have forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So this is that path that we're paving for ourselves, that blueprint that we're opening up to, that new timeline. Like we are templating our future reality during this new moon. So the intentions and the way that we set those is going to be crucial. And so I talked about this on Cosmic Consciousness, how this is the second new moon in Cancer. We had the first one during the solar eclipse when the new Earth was birthed. Check out on this channel, Kayla and I did a video, the birthing of the new Earth. And we did videos on the whole series of eclipses. That was the middle one, right? And that was during the new moon in Cancer at 0 degrees of Cancer. And so I talked about how we've been in this birth canal for the past month, and we're finally being born at 28 degrees of Cancer. We're coming out into the world now, and we are being asked to step into our new selves, to really learn how to walk, to learn how to talk, to learn how to be the person that we've become through this pressure cooker of a year so far of 2020. And the rest of 2020 is going to be learning how to do that, learning how to be that leader, learning how to pave that new path, right? Mars and Aries energy. Check out the video on Cosmic Consciousness about Mars and Aries. But we're stepping into our empowerment. We're stepping into our life purpose. We're having revealed to us all the areas and all the wounds that have prevented us from doing that, so that we can heal those and move forward. Like one of my favorite quotes that I hear is, it says something like, you don't fit into this world because you're here to create a new one. And that's what I can pretty much guarantee every single person who's still watching this video right now, is here to help create a new world, right? We are those leaders that we were wishing for. It's just us throughout the rest of this year of 2020 learning how to step into that role. And then we have earthed, right? Funny, we were just talking about this. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it, right? So we're not of this world, but we're here, and we're here for a reason, and we're going to make the most of it. And we are here because we wanted to experience this. There are things that we can experience in these physical bodies, in this incarnation, that we cannot experience anywhere else. And this ascension process of us ascending into a new dimension while still on this planet, incarnated in these bodies, this has never happened before. So we really could not experience this anywhere else. And we wanted to. Like, this is a time to really, like, get in touch with our souls, right? And the trajectory that we're wanting for our lives, and to dream our biggest dreams, but at the same time to really relish in the fact that we're human, really enjoy what being human means. What are those opportunities, right? Bringing it back to that gratitude, making your life a moving prayer, like, right? Like that devotion. Really devote yourselves to this human experience and making the absolute most out of it that you can possibly make. And then we have the courageous peony under that. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So really stepping into ourselves and our authenticity and allowing our softness and our light to come through. We talk about shadow work a lot, right? And I was thinking about this the other day, is for some of us, our shadow is actually our light. Like, for a long time, I was really comfortable with like this certain persona that I had of myself, where I wanted to be perceived as kind of like hard, right? And that sort of, that darker kind of energy. And it was like my light was more frightening to me than my darkness. I really embraced everything that was taboo, and I wanted to be that rebellious kind of energy, right? And now I'm seeing that the greatest rebellious act that we can perform is to love unconditionally and freely, to be who we truly are, even if that person is a little bit soft, right? Like, I'm a Cancer rising. When I found that out, I was kind of horrified, because I did not want to be sweet. I did not want to be sensitive. I did not want to be emotional. But the whole time I always was those things. I was just pretending like I wasn't. And so it's like, allow yourself to embrace your light. If it's your darkness that you shy away from that needs to be embraced, then absolutely embrace that. But if it's your light, embrace that too. Shine that light. Really understand that there are so many facets to us, right? Like, we're like that diamond. And so it's all just what facet we're showing, and just really rotating that diamond and allowing the light to hit all of those different facets of who we are, and just not to being ashamed of any of those parts of ourselves. Really just loving the diversity that being human gives us, right? Like, we're able to be so diverse. We have so many different sides, and we can express all of those sides and really allow people to see the fullness of who we are. We're being asked to allow ourselves to see the fullness of who we are, and we're being asked to allow others to see that as well. So that's really beautiful. And then we also have empathic starseed under here. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So be careful of this. We have Neptune in retrograde right now. We have all of this Cancer energy, which is extremely empathic. We have a lot of people watching this channel are empaths anyway, right? So a lot of people are just starting to learn what an empath is. So an empath is just another label. But what that means is someone who's very sensitive to energy, somebody who picks up on the energies of other people. And a lot of times when we're picking up on those energies, we're unconsciously taking those on. And so a very important thing to do is to shield our energy. Put up that psychic shield. The easiest way to do it, I ask my guides now to create an impenetrable shield around my energy. And they do it for me. And it's that simple. I don't have to spend an hour doing a meditation to get it done. I ask them to do it. They do it. It's up. We're good. We're golden. I visualize that shield around me. That allows me to just sit in my own energy and not be absorbing all these other energies. And then I can really understand the journey that I'm going through and what's happening with me, because I'm not being distracted by a whole bunch of other people's energies. And I can focus on my own personal healing. So that can be really helpful. just spending time alone if you need to spend time alone. You know, that Cancer energy, we're going to want to be in the energy of the home. We're going to want to feel safe and secure and loved. And we're going to want to, you know, pour yourself a bath, listen to some of your favorite music, light some candles, burn some incense. Just really sink into the sensations and the joys of being human. But like, do that stuff. Don't do that stuff around. Obviously, you're not going to take a bath around a crowd of people, probably, but you know what I mean. Like, take that time to go inside, maybe to go into nature, to just spend time alone if you're getting really overwhelmed by all the energies out there. Just being in your own energy as much as possible can be really, really helpful right now. And I'm going to do a couple of these too. I'm really excited. So I just got this deck. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. And at first, it's funny, my friend Jamie and I, we've both been drawn to this deck for a really long time, but there were other ones that were more flashy that we always ended up buying. And so I finally did buy this one, and I absolutely love it. Its energy is phenomenal. And so, Angels and Ancestors, what guidance do you have for us for this new moon in Cancer? July 20th, 2020, new moon in Cancer. Guidance. Moving forward. Guidance for this new... Whoa, okay. All right. So we have the Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. We have Joy. We have Peace. Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. And we have Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. I love this card. Right? So there is so much success and so much happiness that is on its way to us, and so much that we already have. And so this came up in the other video too, just the importance of cultivating gratitude for the things that we have. Even if they're simple, super simple and super basic. And just really getting into that place of being grateful and then expounding on that. So something I had mentioned in that video was setting intentions in the way of like writing a gratitude list for all the things you're grateful for now, but then all the things that you're wanting to manifest, writing out your gratitude for them as though you already have them and incorporating that. Really, like, we're coming into this season, right? This is the Sun. This is the Leo energy, right? Leo season, the fire energy. And so we're coming into this season of success and happiness as we're able to embrace the truth of who we are and really shine that into the world. And we're coming into this sense of really understanding that we're worthy of happiness, that we're worthy of success, and that it's okay to enjoy those things without feeling guilty about the fact that maybe other people don't have them. Like, me having those things and enjoying those things shows other people that that's possible, and that's beautiful, and that's nothing to feel bad about. And just really, allowing ourselves to enjoy that success and happiness as it comes to us. The Sun is also like, this is who we're becoming, right? This is our sense of self. This is that sense of self being really solidified within us throughout this year of 2020, and the solidification of all of those light codes and all of that energy, all of those upgrades, all of those lessons, everything that we've gone through throughout the first half of 2020, and then moving forward into that with that confidence, enjoying that success and that happiness, embracing that, being able to receive. It's this process of becoming able to receive. And then we have the Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. There is so much discord in the world right now, right? Or it appears that way, especially if we watch the news, right? But I can choose to embrace peace. I can choose to embrace the energy of peace within my own heart and in my interactions with others. And when I feel peace in my own heart, the world, at least my immediate world outside, reflects that. So once again, it's that whole within, right? Unlocking the magic within. Like, what I experience within is reflected without. So I can choose to embrace the energy of peace in my own self, right? And I can watch as that slowly trickles out into my physical reality. And then we have the Sky Father, the trust in the unknown. So there is so much that we don't know right now, and it's so beautiful, right? We're sinking into that space of just like not knowing what's going to happen and being okay with that, and really trusting that the universe has our back, and trusting that we contain within us all the magic that we need. And so that magic is going to be unlocked. The only way that that magic gets unlocked is if we're willing to step outside of our comfort zone, and if we're willing to do the things that require magic. Like if I'm just sitting on my couch every day, I'm not making any moves in the world, I'm not making any effort, I'm not moving toward anything that I desire, then I don't need any magic to sit on my couch. That's not going to get unlocked. When I start moving in the direction of my dreams, that's when that magic starts unlocking, right? It's when we utilize it, when we need it, when we need to call upon it in order to, Spirit will give us everything that we need to fulfill our purpose, right? Whatever that purpose is that we've decided. However, like we have to be willing and ready to fulfill that purpose before Spirit's going to give it to us. Spirit isn't just going to line everything up and say, there you go, whenever you're ready. It's all set, X, Y, and Z, all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. There's a map for you. You know, the map is inside. The map is that blueprint, right, that we're talking about, our soul's blueprint. Our soul knows that map. Our soul's going to share that with us as we begin walking that path. So we have to trust in the unknown. We have to be willing to step in the unknown. We have to be willing to make that effort first and to start doing the things that are that magic is necessary for, so that we can experience that magic. That's part of the contract that we write with our soul, with Spirit, right? Is like, I will act, and then I will allow you to come in. I take one step, Spirit takes 10. We have to take that first step. We have to be willing to jump into the unknown. We have to be willing to sink or swim and just trust that we are going to be able to swim. So, yes, absolutely. And then Hunter on the bottom of the deck. Track down your fears and desires. What do you desire, and what is the fear that is standing in the way of that? What fear is blocking that? Right? Because a lot of times our deepest desires, when we start processing them, right, all of a sudden that brings up a fear. And so that fear is a block that we're meant to work through in this lifetime. And we're given the tools to do that. We have the complete ability to do that, but we have to first uncover what those are. And we uncover those by being true with ourselves about what it is that we truly want. Track down all your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. And so we all have the masculine and the feminine inside of ourselves, right? So this is also the process of allowing those aspects of ourselves to be unified. Like with all of this action going on with Mars right now, right? Like our masculine energy is being healed, but our feminine energy is being healed as well. And we're really stepping into, as we embrace the qualities, the higher qualities of one aspect of our energy, we heal the other as well. So they're so connected. Anytime we're healing the masculine, we're also healing the feminine. It's just like everything else. One is the other because there is no other. So this is, just really being willing to look those fears in the eye, being willing to overcome those fears. We are being called to action. The next half of 2020 that we are getting ready to step into, that we are templating and blueprinting right now, is all about success and happiness, stepping into our power, being empowered, moving through our fears, right? Courage in the face of fear, taking that step into the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen, but trusting and doing it anyway. Right? Unlocking that magic, unlocking those soul gifts, unlocking all of the potential that lay buried within us, waiting for us to call it to the surface, waiting for us to step up and act and begin this sacred journey with the universe so that those gifts could manifest, so that those abilities could unlock, right? So that we could begin this beautiful co-creative dance with Spirit that we are, we've been in this dance since we were first born, right? Like, not like the rebirth that we're talking about right now, but like born as infants into this earth. We've been in that dance, but like the tempo is picking up. It's like, it may have been a waltz at some points. Maybe it was a slow dance. Like at this point, it's like one of those fiery, it's like a salsa is what we're doing right now. And it's just, it's beautiful. It's exciting, just, and it's scary. And so if you are struggling a little bit right now, reach out to me or Kayla. We both do energy healing sessions. We both do personal readings. I also offer Ascension energy readings based in astrology, where we look at what's transiting in your chart right now and the different areas of your life that these things are impacting. We do different combinations of all kinds of stuff. Whoever you resonate, reach out to one of us. Each of our info is in the description box below, along with our services. There are links to donate if you want to donate to this channel, support the free content that we provide here, support us, and honestly support our card addiction. That's what we've been spending the money on lately, is just buying more cards. So if you guys love all of the beautiful decks that we use during these readings, that's what right now, that's what some of that money is going to. But we absolutely appreciate it, and we love doing this stuff for you. So there are links to that as well. If you liked this video, definitely like it, comment, and let us know how the new moon is treating you. And like I said, if you are interested, check out Cosmic Consciousness for the full astrological video on the new moon. Love you all so very, very much, and we will speak to you soon.